Hi, this is Luke. Today I'm very excited about a brand new flavour that I've received in the mail today from Totally Wicked eLiquids. It's again not one of the pre-mix flavours, but instead one of the Decadent Vapour range. Now this one it's been, other people have said, oh, it tastes really nice and all this kind of stuff, but it's called, I'm not sure if you can see it there, it's Parma Violet, so that's P-L, I'll write it in the thing anyway, but P-A-R-M-A, and then the word violet. Now, when I was a kid, we used to have these little circular sort of lollies, they're sort of powdery lollies that I think they were called I Love You Hearts or something like that, and they're basically like a sherbety sort of powdery sweet, and they would come in a roll about that long of maybe 20 of these little circular sweets. And so it's made by the company, I think the company's name is like Squiggles or something like that. Anyway, I think they're pretty sure they're a UK-based company, the manufacturers of the actual sweets, the lollies or candy or whatever you want to call it. Now they also produce a smaller, I think they call them fizzes, I think that's the name they call them, a smaller one of the same basic sort of thing, these little sherbet, hard candy, but it's when you bite it, it turns into basically powder. So one of the varieties of those is a purple little candy, and it's exactly the same as the fizzes, except all of them are purple. And when you eat those, you have a sort of a sense of so you've got the fizz of the sherbet. There's also a sense of a floral sort of taste. So that's where I guess the violet, even though the actual things themselves are violet coloured, it also has a sort of a floral taste as well, like a aromatic sort of floral taste to the sherbet. Anyway, so that's what a Parma Violet is. It's one of these little sweets, okay, little candies. So you might want to do a little Google search for Parma Violet candy or Parma Violet sweets or something like that, and you'll find actually what they look like, and you can actually buy them. I believe actually the Totally Wicked eLiquid US site actually sends you a packet of these Parma Violets when you buy the flavour concentrate. Because I believe they're not actually available directly in the US, except maybe from a candy importer, like a specialist sort of thing. Anyway, so obviously this is just the concentrate, so I've already mixed it, because basically it's the same mixture instructions for all of the liquids. I haven't actually tasted it at all yet, so I've only actually mixed it, but what I have done is actually smelt it. Now these, as I said in the apple pie one, these concentrates are really potent things. So this one, you can really smell that fizzer. So the like I said before, the Parma Violets are exactly the same as the fizzes, except they've got a little bit of a floral sort of taste to them, as well as they're all violet coloured. But when I smell that, it really brings back childhood memories of those little packets of the fizzer, about this big, and they're all probably about this small each. These packets of fizzes, that's exactly that really nostalgic sort of memory of that. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to vape it on my USB pass-through. I'll put the adapter on the right way. Other thing I got today was some brand new 510 atomizers. These ones are well, they call them gold, but they're really more like a copper sort of colour, which is a little bit disappointing really, because when you order gold, you sort of, even though you can see the picture isn't really gold, you sort of really want them to be this same shiny gold as you can see on the front of the atomizer there, the connection, that's a gold connection, and it'd be really great if all of the other section was also that same gold color, because you know, it just looks a bit odd. You know, like I would have liked it being, you know, platinum here or silver or whatever color, and then to the gold, and then a solid gold all the way up, rather than, yeah. But anyway, it is what it is. So anyway, so I'm vaping this on brand new Addy. So the vapor production itself may not be awesome, because it takes a day or so to break in atomizers. So, but the flavour should be just there as per normal. So let's see what this Parma Violet actually tastes like. Alright, so, well, actually a decent amount of vapour. Awesome throat hit. This is off the Platinum Ice, which is 54 milligrams, and I've mixed it down to 36 milligrams. So I'm definitely getting 36 milligram hit. Plus my vegetable glycerin that I mix is actually like about a 60%, 40% vodka mix. So the vodka also adds to that throat hit. So, but very, very awesome throat hit. The flavour, it's very fruity, as you would expect from one of these. Very citrusy, I should say, which is a hard flavour to produce, apparently. So it's a very citrusy sort of, I would say, erring on the orange side of citrus rather than lemon. So it's a sweet citrus flavour, very zingy, very very sherbety taste, which is what you would expect from these sweets. Definitely getting some level of the floral quality there. Now, I've spoken with the creator. Sorry, it's just so nice. I want to have more of it. But yeah, I've spoken with the creator of this before, just on forums. I mean, not personally. And he says that if you add less drops of the concentrate, you get more of the floral sort of experience. Whereas if you add more drops, you get more of the you know, sweet experience. Like the so this is 7 drops, which is exactly according to the guide. The guide says use 7 drops of, you know, concentrate and 3 drops of the VG and 20 drops of the platinum ice, etc. This is a 7-drop mix. So as he says, if you want more of a floral experience, maybe put 5 or 6 drops in, and then replace those drops with VG. Or if you want more of a citrusy, sweet sort of hit, put in more, so maybe 8, maybe not 9. 9 might be a bit strong, but maybe 7 or 8 drops, and then obviously taking out the drops of VG in place of that. So yeah, so this is a really awesome flavour. I love it. Yeah, it's really got a sense of that that fizzer flavour, those candies, those sherbety candies. I'm actually using it with a cart. Normally I direct drip, but I'm actually using a tea bag mod. You can look that up yourself as to what that actually is. But and I'm now, I never used to, but now I'm sort of making sure that I'm inserting the cartridge in a certain alignment. I don't know if that actually makes any difference. People say it does, so I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. But yeah, this is an awesome flavour. I'm not sure if it's something you could vape all day. It is quite sweet. Maybe, as I say, if I lowered the dosage, like down to say 5 drops or something, it'd become more of a manageable vape. But definitely something to clear the palate of the, like say, if you've been smoking tobacco menthol all day and you're starting to not be able to taste it anymore, maybe, you know, a little bit of vaping on this this flavour would clear you up again, ready for some more tobacco. Anyway, I'd give it like it's not as good as my first impressions of the apple pie, but certainly I'd give it maybe a 9 out of 10, because it's really up there with one of the best flavours I've had. Very strong flavour, not overpowering, but very strong in the sense that that's very noticeable. It's not like one of those really weak flavours where you're sort of really struggling to taste the flavour. So yeah, so definitely a great one. I would recommend it to anyone who likes fruity tastes or sherbety sort of tastes, or is looking for a decent orange flavour. Like I say, it is quite orangey. Yes, anyone who likes sweet flavours, anyone who likes citrusy flavours or fruity flavours, definitely must try this, because it is really good. And for the price of the concentrates, why not? I mean, they're really cheap. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching.